It's a Canadian fog. Hello, fellow vapors, Vaping Newbie here, and we are going to be talking about a new juice line that was launched up here in Canada by a very old and dear friend. And as I'm thinking about this, I can't help but reflect. Okay, we got to get serious now. That this is going to be about some e-juice from a company called Great Canadian Fog, and that was my buddy Ken, who I've known since I started vaping early. Met him very early on via Facebook, and anytime I get to go to Toronto, I make sure I hook up with Ken because he's just a fun guy. He's probably one of the most known popular vaping personalities, if you will, in Canada. So I have a lot of respect for what he did. Now we started vaping around the same time, but Ken was kind of nuts. And while I was sucking on K funds and the like, he started getting very easily or very quickly rather into drippers. And although he was trying to drag me around, I was hesitant. We're going to see how that changed. But the next thing he did was he developed a box mod called the Chugly. That was his name for it, and it was just something I'd never seen before, and it was very popular. It sold very well. And his next stage, he became a host of arguably one of the most popular Canadian Vapors TV shows. So the link for that's down below, called Great Canadian Fog. And naturally, the progression led him to create a juice line. And this will be released on February the 12th. I don't know what date you're watching this, but it will be released February 12th. So the links for all these different pages will be down below. Go give them a like, give them a look. And so we're going to be talking about 5 juices tonight. Now, I want to point out before I go any further that even though Ken and I go way back, there's no BS in any what I'm going to be talking about, okay? I've already done the tasting of this. I'm sort of using this as a filler at the beginning. There is no BS in this. I don't work that way. If I don't like a juice, I will tell you, or I would probably tell them and not do it because, can't say something nice. So, obviously, there's something good about this. So I truly hope you stick around. We're going to get to the juice. I appreciate you dropping by. Before I get to the actual flavoring, I always talk about packaging, and it's a standard e-juice bottle, plastic. I love the labeling on this. Let's see, Great Canadian Fog, Premium E-Liquid, the nicotine level, and then the PG-VG ratio with some good advice. Shake well. The regular warnings that are on it, it is a child-proof cap, and it's got that needle bottle or needle spout, so very easy to get into drippers and any tanks. Having said that, tonight, in honor of Ken, I'm only using drippers because Ken was the one that really goaded me into dripping. So I really got into that because of him. And I generally, when I'm at home, I use drippers. But I want to point out that before I put them in a dripper, I put them in tanks. I use them in my Crown. I use them in my Cubis. I had no issues with wicking. And the flavors changed slightly, not much. When I was talking to Ken, he said, "Oh, there's a change, but it's very subtle." I'm sorry, that's the way I found it. I didn't find it that big a difference. Also, before I start, taste is subjective. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. We always keep that in mind. All these juices are 1 milligram of nicotine. They are available in 0, 1, 3, 6, and 12 milligrams of nicotine, and are all 20% PG, 80% VG. The coils used in my drippers are dual 0.30 ohm coils, both of them. It's a vector and a velocity. And they're going to be vape between 70 and 75 watts. With one particular juice, I'm playing with the wattage. You'll find that out in a minute. So, without further ado, there is a bad edit coming out. I apologize, but let's get started. First juice up, as you might have guessed, and this was totally random. July 1st, our national holiday, and it is listed as a warm ice cream, warm citrus ice cream. How can you have warm ice cream on a coil? Anyhow, the flavor is just freaking nuts. Kenny, are you listening, Kenny? If you got this in 120, send it off, okay? It's just, the taste on this is really something. They talk about it being citrus warm ice cream. I don't think that description does it justice. The citrus is there, the smoothness is there, the throat is mellow, which is fantastic. When you're dripping, you don't want anything harsh. It is so mellow, really good. It was the first juice I tried today. Again, randomly put my hand in the package, pulled that one out, put it in my crown. It was good. It's better on the dripper. Damn. Okay. What a great way to celebrate our national holiday up here in Canada, July the 1st. Fantastic citrus warm ice cream. It is descriptive, but it doesn't do it justice. It is so damn flavorful. Can't 120 ml. Let's get to the next juice. We're going to stick with the Canadian theme, eh? Big brown beaver. Very Canadian, eh? Okay. Big brown beaver, and I put it in the vector. It is listed as a banana with nut bread, warm banana bread, with some caramelization. I think this e-juice is a good example of teamwork between a developer and a mixologist, going back and forth and tweaking and whatnot. What they've done, when you try this, if you like banana bread, which I do, you will love this juice, okay? I told you at the outset, I'm not going to bullshit. This e-juice made me think banana bread more than anything I've tried, okay? Banana is my favorite popsicle. It's my favorite ice cream. If you go back in my files in my older videos, I'm trying banana. Yeah, it hits banana. It's banana. It's good, but it's not bam. You know, it's banana. This is banana bread. Okay, that's the difference. You almost taste a bakeness to this. All right, I shit you not. Okay, I don't even know if I'm allowed that kind of language, but I am concerned. I want to make sure people understand. I'm giving my true opinion of it. All right. This is just knocked me out of my socks. How's that? And keep it clean. Okay. Wow. Let me go back to the velocity, and we're gonna try our next juice. That was Big Brown Beaver. The next one is named after another Canadian icon, which is the Falls, and that's Niagara Falls. So there we go, the Falls. Now, this one, I was reading up on it, and I want to read this to you because it was very interesting. A hot vape or a cool vape? You decide. Well, it asked the question, is it a strawberry cheesecake or maybe a strawberry shortcake or maybe strawberry ice cream? I'm getting strawberry shortcake. I'm getting notes of vanilla. And I dropped this down to 40 watts to get a cooler vape. Just, you know, again, it's when you talk about past experiments, if you will, or tastes. I always say that I'm not a big strawberry. I won't eat strawberries. I don't like strawberries, but strawberry vapes I like. I'm tasting the strawberries naturally, and I'm tasting whipped cream, which is why I'm thinking strawberry shortcake. I've never eaten a strawberry shortcake only because I don't like strawberries. But this vape is just phenomenal. Now what I was doing is I just raised it back to 75 watts. You know what? I'm going to tell you, both are good. Both are very good. I can go cold, I can go warm. I like a warmer vape, so that's why I boosted up to give that a try. You can probably split the difference, go 55 watts, and you're going to hit that sweet spot. Play with your wattage on this juice, but try it. If you like strawberries or strawberry vapes, again, I don't like strawberries per se, but I like strawberry vapes. This one hits it, and what I like about it is what I call that whipped cream. I'm tasting a whipped cream. I've just dropped it down now. We'll try it. I'm in 55. Man, that flavor is freaking awesome. So that is footballs. Stick around. I'm gonna get the other the vector going, and we're gonna try our next juice. Next one is actually Ken's favorite. It's called Swamp Water. Now this e-juice is a mixture of melons. Now I want to make sure that I get what they say it is. So bear with me just a second, because I don't want to misrepresent what they're saying. I said melons because that's what I'm tasting. Now let's see. Okay, summertime melons, pomegranates, and tropical fruit. It's probably one of the most complex. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell a complex is. Flavor I've ever tried. Now, I've tried many melon vapes, and that's what this is. It is definitely a melon vape, but that's oversimplifying it. It's more than that, and you can't put your finger on it. You get a sort of mixture of melon, and I've never had a pomegranate, so let's just take their word for it and say it's thrown in there. Tropical fruit, I'm not really getting a lot of that, but I can tell you this. If you like a fruit e-juice, this steps up to the plate. It's a nice juice. Of the five that I'm talking about, it's not my favorite. It's Ken's. It's not my favorite, but it is very tasty. Again, the mixture, I keep getting more melon than anything. And, hey, we all have vape melon, or at least I know a lot of people have, and the taste is there. There's no cream in this one, and that is it's coming off of a couple that had that sort of mixture in there without having the cream, is sort of taken aback. But we have to look on it or look at it on its own, and on its own, it lives up to what it says, and it's very, very flavorful. So let me get to the last juice, and then we're going to talk just a wee bit. I know this is long. I apologize. It's just a wee bit about this juice. If you've watched some of my videos, there are comments down below. One of the guys that comments often is a really great guy. His name is Dags. He's got a Great Canadian Fog juice named after him, and I'm jealous. But Dags, you sure as hell earned it. And I have a juice, so I can't be overly jealous. I know Ken and Dags are really close, and what a tribute this is to actually do this. Pardon me. It's a blueberry juice. Dags, the blueberry. So I got it loaded up. Let's give it a whirl. Again, I've put it back up to 75 watts. I've had blueberry vapes, and blueberry of itself can be very generic unless you do something with it. Ken has done something with it. He's creamed it. He's made it smooth so it's not in your face blueberry, but the blueberry is almost like a background to the cream. Uh, that's not fair. The cream is background, so the blueberry is more prominent, but the cream certainly smooths that all out. It's just when you have flavors like this, it's very hard to put that into words. But that's the best I can do. You have a blueberry that's been so mellowed, it's been sitting back listening to Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, that's what this is. Kids don't know who Simon Garfunkel is. Look him up. It is really just mellow. It's a nice, nice vape. So that is Dags. Blueberry and cream, extremely nice. Those are the flavors. Let me come back with some final thoughts. A couple of things I want to take care of. Some housekeeping I want to take care of on the Great Canadian Fog e-juice. All these e-juice is handmade, handcrafted in Canada with 99.9%. Their base liquids are 99.9% pharmaceutical and lab grade base liquids, and it's all kosher. I've never heard of that. All kosher. Um, so this is the introduction. Now, again, I should point out, if you live in if you're one of my cousins in the United States of America, please send an email at contact@greatcanadianfog.com to find out if they can send them across the border. The launch for the sea juice, the actual launch for the sea juice is February 12th. But you can contact them if you're a shop, you want to get more information, use that email address. So that's it. That's my housekeeping. Now my final thoughts. What makes an e-juice a premium e-juice? There's a lot of debate online about that. Is it packaging? Is it the bottle? Some say, they're charging $40 for a bottle of e-juice. It's got to be premium. To me, a premium e-juice takes a basic flavor and then just sort of goes nuts with it and does something special. I shouldn't say go nuts with it. That's not right. Does something special with that e-juice. If I look, for example, at July 1st, where they simply just call it an unforgettable citrus ice cream. It's more than that. It has a creaminess to it. I was blown away by Big Brown Beaver because I've never tasted an e-juice that was so dead on what they said. The Falls was amazing because, again, they use a creaminess in the mixture. And that seems to be that marriage of design by the mixologist and the creator and back and forth to get that rightness. The Dags, that blueberry, and again, blueberry vape is blueberry vape. Some are up there and some are down there. And this took blueberry, smoothed it out, took a harshness of blueberry out, and by creaming it, and wow, stop saying creaming it. The swamp water was a mixture of fruits. That melon is to me, what I'm tasting is more melon than anything, but it does have that nice crossover. So again, out of 5 flavors that I got, they're all so good. Not just they're good, they're so good. Okay, if you're in Canada, wait, February 12th, get online. Go give them a like on their Facebook page and watch Ken's show, Vapors TV, because it really is a lot of fun. There's no, and I want to reiterate this. There's no payment for what I do. I do it because I love doing this, okay? So when somebody has that trust that they'll give me this, it's both a trust in me and a confidence in them that they're willing to do this. And even though this guy's a good friend, I told him straight out, I'm going to be harsh. It was damn hard. There was nothing to be harsh about. It's just really well done. So Ken, damn, fine job there, buddy. Great Canadian Fog, premium e-liquid. And in my opinion, lives up to the name. That's it, folks. I'm done. I'm sorry it was a very long video, but I wanted to give it its due, especially launching a brand new line. Ken, just keep doing what you're doing here. I know you got 3 flavors in the back room you're developing, but just keep going this route because it's just a winner. I love having you over, folks. So please give them a try. Stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.